Welcome, MechWarrior. You're accessing beginner-level training manuals for the Wolfhound WFL-1 provided by Ronin Fox Armored Security. I'll be your instructor, Fox. This tactical debriefing will cover the specifications, strengths, and weaknesses of the Wolfhound as well as how to customize and operate your own in the field. Because this is the beginner level, some restrictions will apply, including no loss tech, no upgrades, no mods, Tier 1 weaponry only. DLC will be allowed. Let us begin. Thar Hess Industries Wolfhound WFL-1. Weight class, light. Role, striker. Availability, common. Threat level, enhanced. Description. The Wolfhound is unique amongst battle mechs for being one of the first newly engineered mechs to be seen in centuries since the collapse of the Star League. It first entered service in 3028. Commissioned by the Lyran Commonwealth, it was built with a very specific purpose: counter the Draconis Combines, Jenner, and Panther battle mechs which had been dominating with their synergy. To this end, the Wolfhound was armed with a large laser to outrange the Jenner and a large enough engine to rapidly close upon the Panther. The Wolfhound would exceed all expectations, including against its intended targets, ensuring a high production rate that would be supplied to both halves of the Federated Commonwealth. Those searching for a Wolfhound will most likely find them in the hands of their inventors, the Lyran Commonwealth. Specifications: maximum weight, 35 tons. Minimum weight, 16.5 tons. This means 18.5 tons are available for total customization. Top speeds include 97.2 kilometers forward, 64 kilometers in reverse, standard engine. This could be seen as average speed for a light mech. Armor values include 240 units stock, which is 7.5 tons of standard armor. The maximum possible armor for the chassis is 250 units, which is 7.81 tons of armor. This could be seen as extremely heavy armor for a light mech. Onboard weaponry includes one large laser, right arm, 4 medium lasers, 1 right torso, 1 left torso, 2 center torso. Its melee capabilities include 1 light hand actuator rated at 10 damage, left arm, and 1 light lower arm rated at 5 damage, right arm. It includes an additional 2 heat sinks. Strengths and weaknesses. The Wolfhound is a striker, a mech designed to bushwhack enemies with speed and firepower. In this role, it performs very well. These are its strengths. Powerful weapon options. The Wolfhound has excellent onboard weaponry and hardpoints able to outshoot most light mechs. Heavily armored. The Wolfhound carries nearly the literal maximum armor its chassis can load. Quick. While some light mechs may be faster than the Wolfhound, it is still quick and maneuverable. It does have some weaknesses, however. A new invention. The Wolfhound would not become available until 3028. Older, more developed mercenary commands may not need new light mechs. However, the Wolfhound is still a deadly combatant in the Solaris arena. Heat problems. The Wolfhound's additional 2 heat sinks cannot keep the mech cool, which greatly diminishes its sustained damage. This is exacerbated even farther in hot biomes. Recustomization. Ronin Fox Armored Security recommends the following Wolfhound WFL-1 refit to the beginner-level MechWarrior. It will further increase its damage and heat sinking simultaneously. Starting with a stripped mech, add 1 PPCX. Add 4 small chemical lasers with 2 tons of small chemical laser ammo, which is 360 rounds or 90 volleys. Compared to the small laser and the medium laser, the small chemical laser does marginally more damage per minute than its 2 counterparts and generates virtually no heat. Max the armor and then tune it. Set rear armor to 10 and move the rest to the forward armor. Set the head armor to 24 and both of the leg armor to 30 each. And another half ton of armor can be easily sacrificed if more chemical laser ammo is needed. BattleRom Debriefing. Now that the Wolfhound has been recustomized, it's time to see how to operate it in the field. These will be the mission conditions. Mission type, battlefield. Difficulty, 17. Maximum drop weight, 150 tons. Allies include 3 Javelin JVN-10Fs, all in stock configuration. Pilot skill, green. If you have your own BattlePod training simulator, check document 1 in the video's description for an instant action code allowing you to recreate this battle for training purposes. Welcome to Sarna, MechWarrior. It is 3029 and the Federated Suns are laying waste to the Capellan Confederation. However, their plans would be jeopardized by the 5th Syrtis Fusiliers invading Sarna ahead of schedule and without full support. You will be seeing the perspective of Recustomized 1 leading a hunter-killer task force assigned to search and destroy all reconnaissance attempts made by the Fusiliers as they try to reorganize in the jungles of Sarna. Not long after entering the AO, Reco finds what they are looking for, a pair of scout mechs, a locust and an assassin. Recustomized 1 splits the lance to focus on the assassin while he pursues the locust. The Wolfhound's searing lasers are temporarily interfered with by Sarna's heavy tree coverage. However, the Locust 1M's notoriously thin armor is still easy to compromise. Finding a clearing in the trees, Recustomized 1 turns his attention to the assassin already damaged by the rest of the lance, and a brutal attack from the PPCX rips through the mech in an instant. Another lance diverts to respond to the threat of Recustomized, bringing 2 javelins and a heavy-hitting enforcer. Unfortunately, the enforcer arrives ahead of his javelin support, and Recustomized lance quickly collapses on the mech, swarming it in close combat. Despite its size advantage, the PPCX still devastates its center torso armor and compromises the engine core. A skirmish breaks out as the 2 scout lances then crash into one another. Recustomized 1 attacks mercilessly, firing all weapons at maximum speeds. His Wolfhound's heat is kept in check from excessive heat buildup thanks to the very heat-efficient chemical lasers. Even the briefest pause in combat is enough for the Wolfhound to recover from its heat buildup, allowing Recustomized 1 to hammer the last javelin with all guns. The combination of PPCX small lasers and the speed to keep up leaves 2 ruined javelins in Recustomized Lance's wake. With the recon mechs destroyed, Recustomized Lance hunts down the last remaining light vehicles in the area before returning. The recustomized Wolfhound neutralizes enemies quickly and efficiently, allowing for inexpensive repairs and significant profits. This concludes the tactical debriefing for the Wolfhound WFL-1. You now have a better understanding of this mech's specifications, strengths and weaknesses, as well as how to refit and operate your own Wolfhound in the field. Thank you for choosing Ronin Fox Armored Security for all your training needs. And that, boys, is the Wolfhound Guide. As usual, I thank you so much for watching, and as is traditional, my final out-of-character mech review for the Wolfhound. Now look, my guys, there is no other way to say it. The Wolfhound is super, super good. It really was only originally limited by its 2028 production date, and you might not have needed a light mech then, but with the Solaris DLC now in the game, light mechs are relevant at all difficulty levels due to light mech arena battles at all difficulty levels. Did I mention also the Solaris DLC PPCX weapon? Absolutely devastating on a mech that is quick, or even a mech of average speed. Just great for the Wolfhound. So yes, grab a Wolfhound, grab a few of them. Just make sure you get the models that have like the most energy weapons. Some of the models just have like fewer energy weapons. Get the ones like the WFL-1 that has more energy hardpoints. Anyways, you're gonna do a medium mech next, maybe a Hunchback, maybe the Wolverine. That's what I'm currently using in the stream, which hint, hint, you should definitely be watching my streams on YouTube. Help me build my MechWarrior audience. Till next time though, MechWarriors, Fox has got a dip. So deuces everyone, and remember that you don't have to be good to get good.